Yo, 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 yo. What's the deal? What's up, fam? What's going on? Let's get it. Let's get it. Mm-hmm. Let me switch this up a bit. Give some folks some time to get in here. Hit that chat up there. Yes, sir. Give myself a little chance to get in here. Let me run a check on quality here. Make sure we rolling and everything of that nature. Two games yesterday. I guess, right? Get this shared out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pat, what's up? Good morning, my guy. Had to see Butler points and Joker's triple double, but I cashed again. I did get hooked on Joker's PRA. Yeah, man. Yeah. Sweat out. Oh, sweat out. Okay. So he said, I had to sweat out. Okay, I had to sweat out Butler points and Joker's triple double, but I cashed again. I did get hooked. Yeah, DraftKings saved me with that first half joint. So we did do a six pick. I think that six pick went what 4 of 6 yesterday. So that was something. That one that I did yesterday, I just went on here and left it in there. Pause. But I went on here and left it in there, and I didn't do too much more to it. I mean, that was 4 out of 6, so that was pretty good. And SGA continues to get to the line. Yes, Gordon 50 burger, that was monstrous right there. That shit was crazy. That was crazy work, man. Crazy work, bro. Crazy work. Yes, it was. Okay. Let me see. I'm out everywhere. All right. Let me pin this up in another spot for real quick. And then I think we're ready to go. I was busy today. Didn't get a chance to look over everything. But what I will do here is I'll get to just, I'll go through some things and just, what I know off the back, what I like. And I'll just, I'll get to pinning that, bro. Straight up. I'll get the pen in that, and then we'll get to it. I was busy this morning. Try to do these a little bit earlier, of course, but we'll see, right? So yes, but that 50 burger, man, we had some nice. We had 250 burgers yesterday, bro. Two of them. That was crazy. That was strong. Right now, just a quick glance, right? Just a quick glance. What I would do here is let me go over to Doink, right? What game was this? Right now, here, off the back, I'll just start plugging in some shit that I know I would like. Definitely would like to. I have interest in that 2.5 threes for uh, for Gary Trent. There, I will track that. But I do like the other. I'll just put a lean in there. And I'll just go down the line, right? Track that. I do. Giannis, self-explanatory. We already know his triple doubles loading. Poor SGA back to double overtime games. He was exhausted. I bet he was for sure. Didn't get a chance to watch it all the way through. 1.5 threes for Miles Turner here. Bang! I could track that for sure. I know I'm gonna like that. Poto's not gonna want to step out. Strong lean. Strong lean. Track that. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting here. Emmanuel Quickly and the boys here. I think this is a good same game parlay atmosphere. So off the back, I mean, I'm gonna pause. We're gonna come back to this game though. I'm gonna go over here to the Atlanta game. I think I'm gonna pass on something right there. Cleveland and Brooklyn. I like Cleveland overall in this one here. I like Cleveland to bounce back. So let me go over here let me go over to the player props. What I am going to like, let me go over to the player props. Let's see. What do they have? So they got Donovan Mitchell assists at 5.5. I do like that. And everything else for him. Mobley, definitely like that for Mobley. He took 18 shots, and his points are sitting at 21.5. If you feel like he's going to take 18 shots again, I'm definitely going to like that. I think that, let's see, Jared Allen. Yeah, I think we go back. I think we go here. I think we go here, right? This is a spot where I want to pull. I don't mind pulling the trigger here for Jared Allen, either rebounds and or double, right? So let me see, double here. Reason being, doubles. He's got one double over them. Rebounds, points. What's his points prop? I'll revisit this. I just want to put some of it in there, right? Pause. Right. Damn. All right, but, track that bet. 9.5 rebounds. Maybe points plus rebounds. Let me see. Strong lean. Because, right? You got the matchup, right? Not having to move out of the paint, nothing like that. Down there with a traditional center. We'll see what's going to happen. I ain't even going to look at the Brooklyn side of things for right now. Boston, New York props. Gonna have to love. I'm gonna have to love here. Our first glance, if it would load up. Let's see. Come on, load up for me. Boston, New York. I'm clicking on it and nothing's happening. I'm clicking on it and nothing's happening, right? So what are we doing here? Is it just slow like this? Or let me go to the next game, San Antonio, New Orleans. It just doesn't want to leave off the. Let me go back then. What are we doing? Is this site acting up or what, man? Oh, it's loading right here. Oh, no wonder. Interesting. I didn't see that. Yeah, Wemby's got a great matchup for sure. Let me stop that. Stop it from loading. Refresh it once and see if that helps. Don't know if it's because of too many tabs open or anything. I don't know. I see the connection acting retarded on YouTube. Please don't start, man. Goodness gracious. I might have to bounce over to another site. How about I just slide over here and finish doing what I was doing while that's loading up? I got a few sites. I got a few sites. What game was I looking at? What game was I? Oh, Boston Celtics game. The Boston, off the back here, I'm going to tell you. Gonna see who's going to be in and out, but I do like I like the Knicks. I do like the Knicks here, and I like the matchup for Cat. Whoever else. What I wanted to do was go over here to the New York Knicks. New York Knicks. Okay, let's see. He got 5 versus Cleveland. I'm having loading issues. I don't know what is that for. Let me take some of these pages down. This page. Yeah, Pat, I definitely like the Knicks. Pat, you can't get Onyx. Can you get Onyx? Can you get Onyx? I think yeah, I'm having loading issues right now. If I could cut out some of these, I don't know what it is. Let me cut out some of these pages. Let me go with take Jackson down. I'll take Jackson down, take X down. Yeah, Onyx, I think that's a good spot for you. Let me take a couple of these tabs down real quick. Ever since I switched, there's probably some settings I need to fuck around with some settings real quick. One of these days when I'm off work to get this to work properly. All right, though. Either way it go, let me see. Go back over here to let's go back to NBA. I took some of those pages out. Maybe it might move a little quicker. All right. Where was I? Going to Boston here. Okay. Boom. Player props. My fault, y'all. I do like really like Brunson. But the spot, I mean, Karl Anthony Towns, he didn't hit his point prop yesterday, and I really liked it. What is that, 21.5? It's still around there. I'm going to have to put that down there as a lean for sure. So let me clock that in there. Or his rebounds too, or both, right? Get that at minus 176 as a parlay piece. So I think that's in play here. So I'll track that and just jump that over there. Let me see, and I'll type in strong wing. Track bet. I did want to come back because I seen some assists there. So Bridges, under the new coach and stuff like that, you got to pay attention to things. His assists sitting at 3.5 and his rebounds sitting at 3.5, and he's an Iron Man, right? He only played 33 minutes last game. Smaller team here for the Boston Celtics here. So his rebounds and assists, something like that could be in play. I could go to head-to-head versus this team here. Something you need to keep an eye out on, though, bro. Straight up. He went out there and had 6 assists last game, right? I should be able to go over here. Let's go to the Knicks game. New York Knicks. So, let me see. Bridges had 16 potential. No. Yeah. Keep an eye out on that, right? When I filter to potential assists, he had the most passes on the team, which is 55, and he had 16 potentials, right? I don't mind that role for him. If that's the role he's going to try to portray, that could be a good role for him, right? He's out there a lot. He's not that hell of a shooter, He's not a hell of a shooter. If this is a role that he can, yeah, I kind of like don't mind that, but we'll see. But keep an eye on that because at the end of the day, when you can get an assist prop right now, if that's what it's going to be and how it's going to be, if you can get 5 or 6 assists until the books catch up with it, we're looking at the Knicks. Let's see. We're looking at, I must have went past the Knicks. I must have went past the Knicks. We probably looking at I must have went past the Knicks again. My eyes are fucking with me. Unless there's some news out and they snatched the Knicks props. Or did y'all see it? Because I didn't see the Knicks. Okay. Boston. Okay, here's the game right here. There's Karl Anthony Towns. Okay. Are we waiting for some news? Let me try to get X up here one time. Jordan Brown said the audio going in and out. I don't know if it's going in and out. I can't really tell. Let me see. Let me put on some. It might. Let me see. I hope not. Unless when it was acting up, it was probably going in and out. Yo. How's that? Is that better? Yo. How's that? Is that better? Sounds better. How's that? Is that better? Sounds better. Yeah. It's who the hell is that? Andrew Willens. Let me find out. Let me find out. Who the hell is that? I'm gonna have to get that boy set up, man. All right, I know who that is. All right, we should be good though. All right, let me check something though, man. Straight up, man. Let me see. Ryan Rollins gonna start. All right, I guess. Okay, here's Wagner. Okay, so Brooklyn, New York Knicks, OG probable, Karl Anthony Towns questionable, Josh Hart questionable. Okay, Karis LeVert, Sasser's doubtful. Okay, I got a list of some guys that's in and out and questionable and stuff like that. I could take a look at that for sure. But back to where we were, right? Yeah, that Bridges, that's an interesting, right? Three and a half assists. I mean, if he's going to keep doing that, I don't know, but we'll see, right? We'll see. Later on, we'll get some other numbers. We'll get some different numbers. OG shot the three ball very effective yesterday, 4 for 9. So we'll definitely be looking out for him. He scored 24 points versus Cleveland, and he's probable today. So keep an eye out on that. But I do love this matchup for Karl Anthony Towns. Like I said, I didn't go over everything because I was busy this morning, but we will see. Going over here to this San Antonio Spurs game here. Player props. Man, this team is not going to be. The Pelicans are not going to be good defensively off the rip in certain spots. So I don't know who's the point guard here. Whether it's Castle. Yeah, if this is the lineup here, I imagine this is. I'm definitely going to have some interest in Castle. Love this spot for Wemby. Wemby should be out here to make a statement. So I love this spot for Wemby. I don't even have to put him up there, right? I don't have to put him up there because you guys already know. Vassell. 18.5. Man, Castle points is 18.5. Wow. 4.5 rebound line for him. We'll see. We will see. Zion. I don't mind Zion props here. 21 points for him. 25.5 points for him. I don't mind Zion props here. Last 2 games he played versus this team, he did not get there, but he's shown the ability to get there. Don't know if I'm going to go there, though, right? Miami and the Memphis Grizzlies here. Gotta watch and see how these Heat games are going to play out. Definitely had a ton. Definitely they had a ton of points going yesterday. Davion Mitchell. His assist sitting at 6.5. He smashed that assist prop. The whole industry was on that assist prop. Yes, last game, he ended up having 16 points, winning 2 for 6 for 3, 6 boards. He had a pretty decent game. He ended up playing 34 minutes. So the 6.5 assists is not out of the realm of possibilities for him. I do want to run a check real quick. Let's go to Miami here. And Miami Heat. Davion Mitchell, 63 passes. Oh, we definitely love that. 14 potential assists, 12 assists on 14 potentials. He was definitely efficient. We definitely love that. We love that. He also had 15 field goal attempts, right? Norman Powell had 19 field attempts. He took 8 threes. That threes was plus money. Yeah, we're gonna like Norman Powell. He's got that. He had 28 points. He's got that Tyler Hero green light, right? I did take an L on the 1.5 threes for Andrew Wiggins. So at the end of the day, I couldn't talk you off the assist for somebody like Davion Mitchell and Bam Adebayo, 15 points, 13 field goal attempts, 12 rebounds on 16 rebound chances. Going up against, they played against, who they going up? They played against Orlando, and today they're going up against Memphis. So Memphis not the best rebounding team. I couldn't talk you off of that. So what I will do here is, I'll take his assist here, and what I wouldn't do is take the under probably. So I'm going to track this. Just drop it up there just to track it here. Lean Track that. Norman Powell, he took 8 threes, 6 or 7 from the free throw line. You love to see that. 28 points. Going up against Orlando in that pace down matchup for him. He also had 4 assists and a steal. 13 rebounds and assists. How many rebounds he had? 9. Got to make mental notes on all of that. But 22 points. Somebody who could probably be efficient. 19 shots. You taking 19 shots with 26% usage rate last game. If you could take 19 shots, you could get close to 22 points. I mean, that's almost 22 shots. So, somebody like him, if he could stay efficient like that, then I don't mind. I don't mind going to his points prop. Something you want to take advantage of earlier than often. Yeah, so situation 9 for 19, 4 for 8, 9 rebounds. And then he had 12 rebound chances. He converted that over for 9 rebounds. We also want to take a look at that. New place, happy face. He's probably happy, right? So what I will do here, I know he's going to shoot the 3 at a -156. That'll be a parlay piece, and his points going to have to be in play. He's coming over there. He's got to understand his role, right? He's got to understand his role. I'll be looking for his usage to be up like that, right? Who else is going to shoot the ball? Right? So lean, points, lean there. Andrew Wiggins took 5 threes. I look like he hasn't taken more than 5 threes that much. But his rebound sitting at 4.5. That's going to be an interesting look there. I'm gonna take a rain check on him though right now. Right, I'll let him heat up. 12 rebounds, 16 rebound chances for Bam. Going up against Memphis, yeah. Versus Memphis. 26 points last time he's seen them. Boy, do we be scared of Bam. Be scared of Bam, boy. Scared of Bam a lot. But, I couldn't talk off the rebounds for Bam, man. Straight up. 10.5. I have to look more into this one. Ja Morant, him and Jaren Jackson Jr. were in foul trouble last game. He shot an efficient 13 for 20. He had 35% usage rate, 24.5 points. His points are going to be in play more often than not, right? So definitely got to take a look at his points. Track that. Got to track that. So it is what it is. Strong lean. I'm gonna not gonna be opposed to getting to his points no matter what. Okay, every game. You feel me? So he's gonna be in play. Him and Jaren Jackson had got into foul trouble. Ja. Right now, until things catch up. Now, Jalen Wells, somebody you could look at for the threes, 2.5 threes for him. I'm not going to put it down there. Jaren Jackson Jr., excuse me. This could be one of those spots. This could be one of those spots where Jaren Jackson Jr. could probably have his way. I ain't going to say his way, but stronger guy. I don't expect him to get any foul trouble in this spot here. So this could be a spot where Jaren Jackson could be in play here. All he has to do is keep his damn hands to himself. I know he's foul prone. His fantasy score should be in play too. He gets blocks. Just had 6 blocks in that last game. So, you know what I'm saying? His fantasy score is in play just for those purposes. I know his steals plus blocks prop is probably juiced up at 2.5, but he has 6 blocks last game on his own just period. So I couldn't talk you off the fantasy score for him or his steals plus blocks, maybe even PRAs, right? Even threes. He gets busy like that. He just was in foul trouble last game, bro. Straight up. 26% usage rate. Him and John Morant gonna have all the usage in the world. Not gonna put him down right now though. So I guess. Interesting spot here. I'm looking for Detroit to get beat up this season. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to my Bulls. They came back though. The Bulls Bulls beat them. But shout out to the Bulls. They came back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shout out to Detroit. They came back. At the end of the day, though, Cunningham should have all the usage in the world. Took 24 shots, 7 rebounds, 10 assists last game versus a pay-up matchup probably with my Bulls right now, going up against the Rockets, though, right? So I don't like him. I don't like this team. I don't like none of that shit. What I would say is could be some under spots here. You got the twins going against each other, Thompson and Thompson today. Jalen Duren. I don't see a super clear way for him to be in foul trouble today. He's gonna have to deal with Adams. He's gonna have to deal with the bigs over here. Now I know somebody like Sengun could probably get him in foul trouble, but this could be one of those bounce back spots for Jalen Duren. I can see instances where he could probably get to his rebound prop. He just ran up against Vucevic, and he was just in all sorts of foul trouble. Should be an interesting rebounding matchup though between Steven Adams, and we'll get to Steven Adams in 1 second here. Let's see. Steven Adams, he played 36 minutes. Okay, of course. They had a double overtime, I believe. So, that's one thing we need to take heed to. Love the spot for an aggressive Kevin Durant. They don't have anyone to guard him. His points sitting at 25.5. It's all contingent on if he has to get there or even decides to get there. Love the spot for Alperen Sengun as well. So, when I love all that shit like that, then I have to look at some of these lines because there's a lot of ways that guys don't hit their props. So sometimes you can't forget about these lines and these spreads and stuff like that, and you have to get to these earlier, right? I did not get to this line last night. Houston Rockets minus 6.5. I just think they're going to be too much, right? So if I'm looking at a spread, I'll have interest in that spread. I don't bet a lot of games, but I don't see the offensive production for a team like that, right? So money line parlays, run line straights. When it comes to this team like Houston, it'll be Houston or nothing for me in the spot. And like I said, I think they really go upside Houston's head here in this spot. Okay, so Detroit. I really think they go ahead and beat up on Detroit this game, like that. So and then maybe a live betting spot or something like that, but I don't see it at all. I don't see it at all. I think they come in there and manhandle Detroit. So props, whatever you want to get to. Games can get out of hand. People don't get there. All types of shit. If you think you could get some blowouts going and stuff like that, then you take a look at the bench too. Because you got guys like Torrey Easton could be of some value here. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Bench props. Boy, oh boy, what is the deal, man? What is the deal? It's not switching over. All right, go to I don't know why it's not moving for me. Am I going to have to refresh this? Let's see, Houston. Come over here to Houston, man. Miami. Torrey Eason. He played 21 minutes. Would have thought he would have played more in a double overtime game. 3-point attempts. He took 4 threes. Only attempted 6 shots. He might get a chance to get, that's good though. That's good for, that's good for the, when something like this. Let me see points here. We might not have points out for him. I don't see any props for him, so I'm not gonna stress it. He could be in play though in some shape, form, or fashion. So keep an eye out for that situation. I'm trying to get this to advance to the next. Okay, there we go. Wizards and Mavericks, and I like this as a bounce back spot for the Wizards here. I mean, for the Mavericks here. I do like this for a bounce back spot. Love this spot for Anthony Davis. So he's the thumbnail. Definitely love this spot for Anthony Davis. Numbers are definitely going to be inflated for him, but I'm going to love this spot. Keep an eye out on Derek Lively. Daniel Gafford. I think he's supposed to be back here. The Cooper Flag experiment at point guard. We're going to see what's going to happen, man. D'Angelo Russell, I really liked him yesterday. Last game, that's just all contingent on seeing, what these lineups are going to look like, because I did not know he wasn't going to get that much playing time. He looked like he was like the last man in off the bench type shit. I don't know, but he should be, I think they should use him now, going forward. They shouldn't, they should use him going forward. I thought that he would be a point guard, even probably a starting point guard, but we'll see. Washington, 55, 40, 35, 29, and 15 rebounds or better. So, Anthony Davis is in a really, really, really good spot here. 11.5 rebounds, 26.5 points. It is what it is. So you can look at whatever you want to look at for Anthony Davis. I think his numbers and all his numbers are in play. 7.5 rebounds for Derek Lively is definitely in play. And if there's no Gafford, you could definitely look at 10 rebounds for somebody like Lively. So you could go over here and see what we get 10 rebounds for. Let's see. You can get for somebody like Lively, you can get 10 rebounds for. He's just coming off a game with 10 rebounds. Lively, his 8 rebounds is at plus 109. 9 rebounds plus 185. 10 rebounds plus 317, right? He's coming off a 10 rebound game, if I'm not mistaken. He just had 10 rebounds versus that. He had 11. No, I'm sorry. Don't get me to do that. That was versus Washington. But as you can see, versus Washington, he's getting busy. But last game, he had to face Wemby. Damn, he played what? He only played 10 minutes. Yikes. 8 rebound chances in that spot, but he's not going to face no Wemby today. So, the numbers look good. But Anthony Davis be my favorite play here. Cooper Flag should look good today too. I didn't look at any of Cooper Flag's numbers. Let's see. 7.5 rebounds. You'll get some value on that. He's coming off a 10 rebound game. 10 points, 16.5 points should be in play here as well. Didn't have any assists. Running point guard didn't have any assists. Maybe that's going to change. His assist prop sitting at 2.5. And he played 31 minutes. So I'm looking, stat-wise, I'm definitely looking for a bounce-back spot right here for these guys right here. Love the spot for them. That's what we like to do, beat up on bad teams. So we're going to see what's going to happen, bro. Straight up. Man, 2.5 assists for him. Man, if he can go out there and get you 5 assists, Cooper Flag. Let's take a look real quick. You want to be early to the party, bro. So, 4 assists plus money. 5 assists plus 210. 6, 383. 7, 670. 8, 1,200. 9, 2,100. Plus 2,100. 4 assists plus money, though. Very interesting. Very. All right. Damn. Also, his rebounds and assists prop. Let's see. $10.5, and his PRA sitting at 26.5. Truth be told, you can look at his PRAs. He shot 4 from 13 last game. You probably look at his whole stat line, PRAs, right? So right now, Anthony Davis and Cooper Flag. So for right now, just so to have them marked in, I'll just drop the what? I'll drop in his PRAs, and I'll figure out which one I want to fool around with, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just drop that 26.5 and track that as a lean here. And then Anthony Davis, right? PRAs, because I'm undecided on how I want to attack it. But, man, or his fancy score, whatever. I just getting them up there, right? Anthony Davis, really like that spot for him. Even if I'm altering it. Those rebounds look very good, though, at 10.5. No, 11.5. He's really crushed these boys. And if you're looking for some value or you just want a painful play, like I said, you can look at Derek Lively. He only played 10 minutes last game, but I do want to see what if Daniel Gafford is in or out. Okay, Golden State Warriors, Portland. I don't have much for this game, but I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for. So there will be no Horford. Let's get that out the way, right? Back to back for Horford. Horford could not get his rebounds for me yesterday. I think he had 10 points, maybe 1 3, maybe 2 threes, probably 2 threes, but he could not hit his. He could not hit his. He could not hit his rebounds for me yesterday, so I took an L on that. Potts, Curry. Portland. So Drew Holiday. We'll have to keep a real eye out on Drew Holiday. Rebounds at 4.5, assists at 5.5, 33 minutes versus Minnesota, 15 shots, right? I'm not gonna sleep on that shit. Not by a long shot. So I wouldn't mind his PRAs. That's one thing. I wouldn't mind his PRAs. Fantasy score. I wouldn't mind his fantasy score. Yeah. What's his rebounds and assists? 9.5. He had 11 potential assists, 7 assists on 11 potentials, 6 rebounds on 11 rebound chances. Going up against that slower paced Minnesota team, this Warriors team gonna be a little bit smaller here. Okay, I like Drew Holiday. I don't know who's gonna be guarding who, but you get an aggressive Drew Holiday, man. Drew Holiday still got it, right? Don't get it twisted. We'll be able to make some money off him. 13.5 points or his PRAs. I'll put his PRAs up there because I don't know exactly how I want to attack this here. So I'll put the whole stat line out there because I'm going to have interest in a lot of it. So I'm going to just throw the PRAs up there and then just, leave it at that. Sharp ain't never seen a shot he ain't like, right? So he's going to be in play. His points in at 20.5. He took 9 threes in the first game versus Minnesota, 20 shots. He's been taking 20 shots for quite some time now, right? His last 10 games, he's averaging 20 shots. So his points prop is sitting at 20.5. He's going to shoot the ball. Versus Golden State Warriors, He rebounded the ball pretty good versus this team. He's had 5 rebounds or more in every game except for 2 in the last 10. So rebounds could be in play because minutes equal opportunity, right? His rebounds and assist prop is sitting at what? 7.5. Don't know if I'll get to his points prop though, but don't know what defensive assignment would he get? Would he get Curry? Who else is gonna get? Pods? Not a big fan of any one of those guys' defense or Buddy Hield or anything like that. So we'll see who's gonna guard him. Avdija, definitely a rebound candidate. Last time you seen these guys, he went 5 of 7 for 3, 16 rebounds. Let's take a look and see what happened in the game. The score of that game was 120 to 130. Curry, Jimmy Butler, Draymond, Looney, all those guys played. Okay, there was no Grant in that game. Anthony Simons had 32. Avdija, 16 rebounds, 6 assists. What's Avdija's rebounds and assists? Rebounds sitting at 8. He has 7 rebounds versus Minnesota on 13 rebound chances in 33 minutes. 0 of 6 from 3. He's shooting a 3. Free throw 8 for 10. Interesting. Rebounds and assists sitting at 12.5. He's over this number in 7 of 10. Rebounds and assists is at what? Rebounds and assists. Okay. Steals and blocks 1.5. Double at plus 180. Triple at 330. He'll even be out there, even if they play small ball. He could play a little bit of 5 too, because Tumani Kamara will be out there as well. His rebounds at 5.5. Let's see. Let's just go to State. Donovan Clingan. Probably not gonna like Donovan Clingan this game, but he did have a 14-point, 15 rebound game versus this team. Donovan Clingan is shooting a 3 this year. He's took 4 threes last game, so be on the lookout for that. Okay. So his rebounds and assists, PRAs, all that shit definitely in play. I ain't even gonna act like it's not. 16 shots, 20 points on 16 shots versus Minnesota last game. So I just don't know how I want to attack him, but I do like him today, tonight. Even if I'm altering them and put them in parlays, I do have some good interest in him. Okay. Good interest. I got to put him down. Right now, I'm just put his PRA down because I know I like him. I just don't know what stack category I'm going to like to attack him in, right? Kamara, fantasy scores, shit like that, he's in there. Minutes equal opportunity, he's in play for that. 1.5 steals and blocks, he's something that he could probably be in play for. Had 5 assists last game. That was interesting. Assist prop sitting at 2.5. Don't know my favorite play here. He shot 5 threes. I definitely would like to see him shoot the 3. At the 1.5 3, something that I don't mind going to. He's hit his assist prop in 4 of his last 5 games. That's interesting at 2.5. And then his points in at 11.5. If he's gonna shoot 10 shots, we'll see what that do, right? Don't remember what the starting lineup was, but if I revisit the bench and see what Jeremy Grant done. Donovan Clingan, like I said, he played 30 minutes last game. Like I said, more often than not, keep a eye out for Donovan Clingan's threes. He's got over a half. He took 4 of them. I know he's going to be shooting a 3 this year. He hit 2 of them last game. Okay, especially against Gobert. Gobert, big man down there. Okay, come bring your ass out here. Bring your ass out here, right? So he's going to be in play for that. And like I said, versus this team. 2 of his last 3 games last year, he had double-digit points, almost a double-double in both games. He had 15 and 9, and then 14 and 15. We'll see, right? There will be no Horford today, so that's something that you could look at. I'll check his points prop to see if they're going to try to get busy with Clingan. But a double-double for him is a plus 230, right? He's got 1 double-double versus his team. His points sitting at 9.5. That's something that, he could probably hit. He's a low-usage player, though. Only took 5 shots last game, but definitely a tough defensive matchup for him. But at the end of the day, like I said, he's hit this number versus Golden State Warriors twice, 2 of his last 3 games. So, and like I said, there will be no Horford. I need to take a look at the bench here and see if I see. I need to take a look at this bench here to see what. Okay, love. Scoot Henderson. Yang played 5 minutes. Okay. Robert Williams was a DNP. Jeremy Grant played 27 minutes. We know he's gonna come in and shoot. Okay, we definitely know this. He played 27 minutes that game. He had 29 points, 4-7 for 3. We know what Jeremy Grant's gonna do, and you cannot forget about him. Okay, versus this team, Golden State Warriors, he's hit his line in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight games. Okay, the 1.5 3 is in play as well. But at the end of the day, you could always look at raw points for him. He's hit this 1.5 assist line in every game versus this team, except for 1. Definitely could be somebody that can be frustrated in the categories. Me personally, I just look at him for points. I ain't even gonna lie. But he's no stranger to taking his shots. He took 18 shots last time he's seen these guys. Last game he just played versus Minnesota, he took 14 shots, and his points prop is at 14.5. So if somebody who's taking as many shots as their points prop, more than likely he's giving himself a good chance to hit that prop. So do not forget about Jeremy Grant. He can come in and play the 3. He can come in and play the 4. That's how he can get his money, right? Even if they want to go small ball, slide somebody like Avija to the 4, and then he could come in and play minutes like that. You know what I'm saying? So he can potentially go in at the 3 spot. He can go in at the 4 spot. And if they want to slide somebody else to the 5, he could fill in like that. So it's multiple ways for him to get in there, right? And get his points and get his minutes. Because, they don't have a hell of a lot of scorers on their team. So, it is what it is with that situation. Tiffany, what's up, Tiff? Tiff say, yo, hit my first ticket last night. I hit one. They voided, DraftKings voided Buddy. So whatever his name was, Nate Smith, they voided him. So I think I was going to hit that ticket. I only had him for a couple points, like 10 on an alternate parlay, but definitely, man, cashed out on that. That was $100 win for me. So I really liked that. I really needed that. It was criminal, the plays that I had on that, but we're hustling at the end of the day. Let's go back to the Lakers game here. Shit, I don't know what I want to do for this Lakers game. But that first game with DeAndre Ayton here, versus Golden State Warriors. Golden State Warriors definitely probably know how to mix your ass up, right? And put your ass in a blender, especially bigs. Get Draymond at that 5, moving around, pulling your ass out the paint, stuff like that. DeAndre Ayton has a matchup this time where I don't expect Rudy Gobert to go anywhere. So I wouldn't mind taking a look at some of those head-to-head matchups there. I have to, right? So DeAndre Ayton here. Look at Minnesota here. Last game he faced Minnesota, he had 14 rebounds there. Not pretty good in the points category. So even if he does get there, probably be a fade. 150 for you, nice. Shout out to you. But yeah, ain't no telling. It could be a fade here in this spot. So it is what it is. Not too big on any of these Lakers players outside of Luka. There could be, I'm not a big fan of not even a big fan of this Timberwolves offense. But we got DiVincenzo back starting. Anthony Edwards going to do what he going to do. Spiffy, what up, Spiffy? Anthony Edwards going to do what he going to do. Jay McDaniels going to be out there for a long time. He's been shooting the 3 a little bit better. The 4.5 rebounds look okay for me, to him. Julius Randle going up against his old squad. I like this spot for Julius Randle. His points prop sitting at 18.5. And then, he's over this line in 5 straight. Of course, he probably doesn't like the Lakers. He took 16 shots last game, got to his 18.5 points. He also can drop dimes. So his assists could be in play here at 4.5, right along with his rebounds. He could be in play for a double-double. You never know. So 6.5 rebounds are in play. The assists are in play. All types of shit is in play for him because he can handle the ball in all different types of situations. So Rudy Gobert versus Lakers. He's last 2 games 10 rebounds, and then he had 24 rebounds. His rebounds are in play at 9.5. You get a decent number there. Him and Aiden should be going at it, right? So we'll see what's going to happen there. NBA has been on fire, Spiffy. NBA has been on fire for sure. Definitely missed the NBA. Definitely. So everything here is kind of like self-explanatory if you really ask me. Luka Doncic, Luka's going to do Luka's things. He's going to take at least 8 to double-digit threes. You could look at that, right? Points, you could look at that. Assists, you could look at that, right? But it is what it is for Luka. Took 27 shots last game. Big time usage right there, 35% usage rate. He's just one of those guys that you could, what I'm saying? He's Luka. So I can't talk you off anything now. I think the rebounds would be very interesting for him. How's he fared versus this team? I don't know. Slower pace matchup. Maybe I might just fall back from it, right? Gabe Vincent, he probably gambling. I don't know. He might be gambling. We'll see. But Austin Reeves, he's been rebounding the ball okay versus this team. His rebound sitting at 4.5 at plus money. He had 9 assists, potential assists. He had 9 assists on 9 potentials, last game. Rui sold the shit out of us. He hit 3 threes, though. You got to watch Rui. Got to watch Rui, right? He's over this 3 line in every game except for 2 versus his team. So we got to watch Rui. The 1.5 threes in play there. Ayton, I'm just got to wait for something super sweet for Ayton. He did play 34 minutes, though, right? So it is what it is. That situation. Don't know how I want to attack this game. We do know DiVincenzo did start, and he played 32 minutes. DiVincenzo, he played 20 minutes last game. So DiVincenzo, what I know about DiVincenzo is he can't out, bro. He just needs the minutes. He needs to be out there for about 30 minutes. He definitely needs to be out there with 30 minutes. He still got to split time with J-Mac. What's up? What's up, J-Mac? He still got to split time with oh shit, the point guard, man. That boy. He still got to split time with Conley ass, man. Oh, shit. This is goddamn it. Man, come on. Give me the bench props, man. I keep pushing the button, and it's acting bad. It won't load up for me. I need to stop playing. Well, none of this. I have to figure these settings on these computers. Definitely. It has an episode sometimes where it just kind of like tries to cut out for like 2 or 3 or 5 minutes. Like right now, I'm looking at the performance and it's kind of like loading up. Then it says no data, and then boom, it probably come through. Should come through right now. I need to be looking at it to see what it's doing. Let me see. I'm trying to switch over to the bench props. It doesn't look like it's lagging though. It does not. But at the end of the day, it's still acting up because I'm switching on I'm switching on shit and it's not moving for me. Now it looks like it's actually want to start back working now. I don't know why it does this. This is crazy. It might drive me to this might drive me to start doing some recordings. Even though I got to come in and do some recordings at night, drop a couple plays at night, but it's still not moving. Try to go to another game, man. Mm-mm. Or is that the site acting up? Like, god damn. Let me come over here, man. Straight up. Minnesota Timberwolves. Is this shit loading up? Yeah, this load up just like that. Like, bang. So how many Mike Conley played 12 minutes. Bones Highland played. How did DiVincenzo played 20. Oh, Terrence Shannon. Ah. Okay. He played Terrence Shannon Jr. He played 25 minutes. Oh, okay. Okay. So I definitely gotta look at I definitely need to see the bench. So I moved to Jazz and Kings. Let's go back to there. Let's go back to there. Minnesota. Okay, we back. Minnesota. I'll on it. So bench props. So it has a little episode every now and then. So that's what it does. Terrence Shannon Jr., he played 25 and a half minutes, took 7 shots, 2 for 2 for 3, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 8.5 point line, 2.5 rebound line, 1.5 assist line. Played 25 minutes. I don't know why, but he played 25 minutes. We'll see what's going to happen here. Over to the next game here. I don't care if I don't know when I don't know when I don't know when Walker Kessler, Malik Monk, Zach Levine, Sabonis. I don't know when he comes back. Is he back? I don't even give a fuck if he plays. Y'all know what I like. I like Walker Kessler. Let me see. Sabonis here. I don't give a fuck if Sabonis playing or not. Tell you that. Okay. All right. So now Walker Kessler went 2 for 2 for 3 last game. 22 points, 7-7 from the field. His points in at 10.5. What you could do here, you could look at his points. I mean, you could look at his rebounds, or points plus rebounds, or his PRAs as well. Right? He had 4 assists last game. You know, he could do that, drop a few dimes. Okay, his double-double, you get that at plus 125 in some spots. Versus this team, I haven't even looked, don't even care because I know what he can do. Back-to-back games. He's coming off back-to-back games. 2 games. His last 2 games versus them, he had 14 rebounds apiece in both games. 14. And that one game, he had 25 and 14 with 5 assists. Okay, so I like Walker Kessler. We know we just gonna bet on him. I'm betting on him till the line get astronomical like it was last year, right? So I probably want to take a stab at the double-double here and or the points. So right now, I'll just put the double-double over there and or points plus rebounds, since they're not giving me the double-double. The points plus rebounds sitting at 20.5, or you could just take his rebounds in general or his PRAs, however you want to look at it. Okay. So right now, 10.5, we'll put that there, right? We'll put that there, and then we'll just track that line, right? Track that bet. I like that. I definitely official, right? I'm putting official there. Official, like a whistle, like a referee with a whistle. That's the only out of this stream. That's the only official play that I put in right there, right? So that's what we're looking at there. I do need more time. I wish I wasn't so busy because I didn't have the time to go over this slate here. See Kessler, Filipowski. He played 25 minutes. He will shoot the 3. Filipowski, 1.5 threes for him. It should be in play. Lauri Markkanen will shoot the 3 too, so his 3.5 is in play. Points for him is in play at 17.5. No, 21.5. His points is in play. I don't know if I'll go there though. And Keontae George. The assist for Keontae George is in play here at 6.5. He had 9 assists on 14 potentials. I like that. So this I'm not a big fan of this defense here. Strong lean. Not a fan of this defense here. And also, you could look at George threes, right? He only went 1 for 7 last game, but truth behold, you know he's going to be going over that, when he gets to cooking. So 2.5 threes is not out of the realm of possibilities for him. So I definitely like that. Okay. Mikhailuk can shoot the 3 for sure, and you got other guys that's coming off the bench, like Sensabaugh and guys like that. Them motherfuckers don't miss, and he don't miss. But I don't have anything for the Kings right now. I'm just gonna. I need to look more into it. I don't have the time to look more into it. I don't. You could always look at Zach LaVine for threes because that's what he do. He took 10 threes last game, but I'm taking a rain check on the rest of this. Last game here, Phoenix, Los Angeles here. So Devin Booker, we know he's going to be in play day in and day out, okay? Day in and day out. I like the matchup for him, whoever he's going to see here. If he sees some shape or form of Harden getting a switch on Harden, Bradley Beal, whoever here, I do need to take a look at the Clippers roster and bench, but I don't know who's going to guard him, right? But at the end of the day, we know his props are in play. I'm taking a rain check on Devin Booker's assist this season. Chris Dunn, somebody could probably see him. Bogdanovich. Chris Paul played 15 minutes last game. He had 4 assists. His line sitting at 4.5. Brook Lopez, we're going to keep an eye on at 3. Somehow he hit 5 threes last game. He took 11 of them motherfuckers. He hit 5 of them. That was good money there. Definitely going to have some interest in John Collins props. 13.5 points, 5.5 rebounds. Yeah, I think we could look at his points plus rebounds and or his John Collins going to be in play. This is the bench here. Let me see. Let me just put his points plus rebounds down so I could until I figure it out, right? Until I figure it out what I want to play for him. I'm gonna track that points plus rebounds there. Nicholas Batum, Kobe Brown. Okay. All right, go back to the player props here. Now, I was all over Mark Williams. He's coming off the bench. He came off the bench last game. That completely threw me for a loop. But Mark Williams did close. But am I going to fool around with Mark Williams today? I don't know. But I do know that I'm going to have interest in we cashed the assist prop. More than likely it's going to be an official play for me here. I ain't gonna lie. James Harden, we gotta run it back. Versus Phoenix team, he's hit this prop in every game except for one. This gonna be another in last 10. This is gonna be another official play for me, right? So I got to put official right here. Official, like a referee with a whistle, right? Official play for me. Boom, tracking that. And Zubac, okay? Now, Zubac rebounds is at 10.5. He's crushed them, right? 19, 17, 21, 22, 25, 35, right? Double-double in 4 of his last 5 games versus this team. Last game, he played 27 minutes, 19-7. So the double-double going to be a parlay piece. What's a minus 110? Now, you could look at the double-double and or points plus rebounds, the rebounds, whatever case may be. So I got to figure it out, right? But I'm going to slide the double-double here. Or I'm going to just slide, what's his points plus rebound? 23.5? 28.5? 14.5 on the points. He took 13 shots last game. He has crushed these motherfuckers, man. I'm going to put the assists right there, though. The rebounds right there, because I'm quite sure I'm going to play them rebounds. We'll see. Right, or shake it down, or whatever case may be. The double-double is probably going to be one of the plays, right? So I'm going to just put the rebounds there, and more than likely I'm probably going to end up taking the double-double. So him and Harden could be double-double plays, but I definitely want to look at the 10 assists for Harden too, right? So I'm I'm looking at the double. I'll just put double right there since they're not letting me get a chance to get to the double. So bam, I'm gonna put that there, and that's the last game, right? I know I'm going with Harden assist there as an official, and I know I'm going with the Zubac, right? I expect these Clippers to bounce back in this one here. What's the total in this one? Oh, I had the total right there. 223, and then Phoenix. 9.5. I don't know about the spreads or nothing like that. Team total sitting at 117 for the Clippers. Phoenix at 106.5. Clippers old ass just got their ass beat up, right? They just got their ass beat up. We'll see what's gonna happen, man. How many minutes did Bradley Beal play that last game? 20. He took 4 for shots. He had a really bad game. How many minutes did Kawhi Leonard play? 29. He took only 9 shots, 1 for 5 for 3. His 4.5 rebounds will be in play there. So we'll see. We'll see. I didn't have enough time to go through the slate. I usually go through the slate before I even come on, right? So, but those are some things that I like from each and every game. I do need to go back and revisit. I need to go back and revisit that Portland game. Where is it? Go back to revisit that Portland game because I did not. Drew Holiday is going to be a very interesting play here. Very interesting. I think you can take his fantasy score or look at his whole PRA line, right? So let me go back here, right? 15 shots last game. Yeah, 15 shots last game versus Minnesota. Yeah, 1 for 7 for 3. So his, I like play Drew Holiday, right? What's the best play I want to play for him? Okay, so it's a lot of plays that I didn't get to. It's not a lot of plays, these within parlays or whatever you want to look at. So I'll go over here. I'll go through some of the track plays that, you know what? Hold up 1 second. Let's run over here to Prize Picks. Let's go over here to Prize Picks here, and let's go to rebounds real quick. We did a Prize Picks line. We only got 6. We did 4 for 6. Hit 4 for 6 yesterday. If I just take a couple glances out of this plays and start locking in a few things, let's see. I want to give Jared Allen the benefit of the doubt here. I like Cat's rebounds too, man. I think I just went past Jared Allen. But I like the matchup for Jared Allen. 9.5 rebounds. I think he bounces back today. I think he bounces back and hits his rebound line. Damn, it's a lot of plays. So what I'm gonna do here is just I'm just go back and hit the rewind button here. So plays that I like here. Drew Holiday, some shape, form. I only got his PRAs up there because I like him in some shape, form, or fashion. Okay. Whether it's points, he took 15 shots. Remember that we could probably get him for his points proper is about 13.5, I believe. He could probably hit 20 points, anything. He could, we could make some money off Drew Holiday in some shape, form, or fashion. Zubac, official play is going to be, I don't know which one. It's probably going to be the double-double, okay? It's going to be official play. James Harden, official play. You could take him up to 10 or whatever else you want to do, but give me the over 8.5 assists. I like that. John Collins, his points and plus rebounds is in play. Keontae George, strong lean to the over assists here. Official play, over 10.5 rebounds for Walker Kessler or the double-double or points plus rebounds. I think you can check them out either way. Even as assists. Denny Avdija, strong lean. Lean over his rebounds at 7.5, first and foremost. Lean over his rebounds. His PRAs are in play. I just got his PRAs because I want to figure out how I want to attack him. I did have Drew Holiday up there. I did have him up there. Let me move this. Delete that. Anthony Davis, 41.5 points. Love the spot for him. You got to figure out how you want to back him. You got to figure out how you want to back him, man. Rebounds, points plus rebounds, PRAs, fantasy score, blocks, whatever you want to do. Cooper Flag, now, he's got some questionable props. He's running the point, so his assist line was like 2.5 or 3.5. The rebound, his double-double, shit like that is in play. He just had a double-double. In this matchup, you got to figure out how you want to back him, right? But these are lower lines, bro. Lower lines, and I can see instances where he can come out here with a bounce-back game and crush some shit. Double-double, he just had a double-double versus in his first game. Ja Morant, more often than not, all season long. He shot 13 for 20 last game. Very efficient. Man, the points going to have to come from somewhere, okay? They're going to have to come from somewhere. And Ja Morant is going to be, you're going to have to look for Ja Morant this season more often than not. 24.5 points is definitely in play. He got into foul trouble last game and still crushed this number. You could go up to 30s and shit like that for him. We already know what the deal is. Norman Powell, who else going to shoot the ball, man? He's stepping right into that. Tyler Hero role, man. He's stepping right into it, okay? Davion Mitchell, bunch of potential assists yesterday. He even got in the points category. Look at his points, plus assists, his points, and either or his assists. You can look at that, right? But he had a bunch of assists yesterday. Going up against this Memphis team, I'm not a big fan of this Memphis team defensively right now. So take a deep look into that. Karl Anthony Towns, the 10.5 rebounds should be in play. His points plus rebounds and his points at 21.5. It's a lean. Might be something that I might shake down in parlays. Jared Allen, strong lean to the over here in his rebound. I like the matchup for him this game because I don't think he gets pulled out the paint. He's going to see some Day'Ron Sharp. He's going to see some Nick Claxton. I think, you know what I'm saying? So, a bounce back spot for him at a minus 110. His rebounds should be in play. I couldn't talk about for double-double either. Miles Turner, give me the 1.5 threes for him. He took 8 threes out there with Giannis. Giannis going to want him to shoot all day long, all day strong. Out there with Jakob-Poeltl. Jakob-Poeltl not going to want to step out. Give me over the 1.5 threes, and you can ladder him if you want. You know how we was doing that. Same thing with Gary Trent Jr. Gary Trent Jr. going to go out there and shoot that motherfucker if you're going to make it or miss it. Give me the over 2.5 threes for Gary Trent Jr. There's a host of other plays here. If I'm looking at betting lines, then I don't bet a lot of money lines. I don't bet a lot of spreads. But I like the Knicks at that 3.5. I have interest in the Knicks at that 3.5. I have that 11.5. I'll be live betting the blowout here. Remember, we can't forget our margins, right? I'll be live betting the blowout here with the Cleveland Cavaliers team. Love Mobley. I didn't even get to him. Love Mobley. And you can look at the assist for Donovan Mitchell, some shape, form, or fashion. On top, he's going to have all the usage in the world, threes, whatever. I expect the Rockets to smash this Detroit team at 6.5. Couldn't talk you off of that. If you wanted to take that 6.5, I just expect Detroit to smash them. I expect Houston Rockets to get busy on their ass. I expect a bounce back game for Dallas here. 2.5 for Minnesota looks good. I'm not a big fan of Minnesota's offense. They need to get it together. They've always been like that. That's always been kind of stagnant. Shit. I couldn't talk you off Utah the way they just did them boys. I mean, Utah small. Sacramento small, man. They times, but we're going to see what's going to happen here, man. The dog's probably barking again. And this could be a bounce back spot for the Clippers. They spray. I can't do it. Old ass mans. I don't know. But Phoenix, I don't know how Phoenix came back and won that game, right? So I'll give you guys another Another snippet of those plays there. Oh, another snippet of those plays right there, and I'm out of here. It's plays that I like that I don't mind here. Okay, Holiday. Give you guys another snippet of that, and I'm up out of here, man. Straight up. Tomorrow I'll probably be able to get back and do the slate and look at the slate a little bit, a little bit better than I did today. I'm just freestyle today. Okay. Now we went over the slate. All you got to do is sit back and wait on injury news. I'll take a quick look at some of these injury news before I get out of here. Load up for me, please. God damn. It's going through another episode. Something went wrong. Retry, man. Damn. Load up for me, bro. This keeps saying reload and all this shit. I ain't got time for this shit. Well, don't forget to follow me on Tails.